Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Andrew Lewis and Justin McCabe in the studio. And so we get a 2-for-1 deal on this one.
I know, dynamic duo.
This is pretty awesome.
Right.
Because they were actually a team. So how did this whole team thing come together?
Well, first off, you said 2-for-1. So is there compensation? We're doing?
I want to get paid more.
Okay.
I get paid free. So
We don't tell him about the compensation.
Oh, wow. Okay.
he signed the contract first, so he gets the
Partnership's
money.
over. And
So how did this whole team thing come together?
Felt bad for Justin and decided to take him under my wing. I feel like
Boogie
there's going to
birdie.
be a lot of that going on. No, I got my license 7 years ago and started doing real estate and jumped into it full time about 3 years ago now. And Justin and I had worked pharmaceutical sales together, so
A drug dealer's good.
we were legal drug dealers.
Oh,
Drug
okay.
dealers,
Yeah, with the good stuff.
So no back alley deals.
Okay.
But we did find a picture of a school bus that was a
come on.
pharmacy at one time, so
Yeah, they
maybe
tried.
it wasn't so legal.
they tried. It was amazing how many people tried to pass fake pharmacies off as real pharmacies so they could get pills, but
Yeah.
didn't really work.
Really?
Yeah.
We
So
got stories.
yeah, we worked together there, and he had moved on to a different sales position, and I jumped full time into real estate, and was begging him to come over the whole time. And once he finally made the jump, we decided we would jump in together, and we both have strengths and weaknesses that work out great, and so we complement each other really well.
So that's awesome. I always admire teams like when people can work well together because usually there's a lot of teams that kind of nosedive after a few months or transactions or whatever. But to see someone that can actually work together like you guys do, where does that come from? Is that because of the past history of just having that intuitive vibe with each other kind of thing?
I think we came into it pretty much eyes wide open that we knew each other's strengths and weaknesses, so we kind of already knew we'd work well together and what to help each other out on. But yeah, I
So
think
what are his weaknesses? No,
His
not really.
okay.
And I might rip out of the shirt here if I.
Probably his driving skills.
Oh, we'll talk about his
Yeah.
driving skills in a moment.
This guy's face. Yeah. No, I would say probably our faith. The fact that we're both Christians, the fact that we have the same beliefs, and that we have even the definition of what healthy friendship looks like. We're not throwing dart at a board trying to make it work, but we have a clear outline of what we need to be doing as Christians, as friends, as people in the same church, because we go to the same church as well. Our families are great friends, so there's a lot at risk there too. So we walk carefully with each other, but we also try to be very generous and understanding and forgiving with one another.
That is the most in-depth answer I think we've ever gotten on this show.
But
That's
it's
incredible.
a great answer, wasn't
That's
it?
a great answer.
mean,
I
I'm
only worked
gonna
on it
use
for like
that
10,
answer.
Yeah.
10 hours.
When I get a friend,
He didn't
I'm
even
going to
have to read
use
his
that
notes.
answer.
Yeah, so John, I would say
It's all written on his palm.
Wipes
That
his
was
head.
great, though, man. I'm impressed. Wow.
but it's true, man.
Yeah.
Because we kind of knew going into it, it's like high stakes. We got our kids are friends, our wives are friends, we're friends. We've seen people that just explode, and partnerships are the most volatile and slowest form of business, so we really had to be on the same page.
It's so true, and especially in this business because, it is high stakes. It's, big paychecks and whatnot. And there's a lot of ego in real estate, too. So, how do you guys kind of balance out that whole, well, my name should be on the sign or my name should be on the contract, or, how does that kind of work out?
Well, he was better looking, so on the sign
So
it
it's
just
clearly
it made
your
easy.
choice for me to be on the sign.
Oh, Andrew's humble.
Yeah. So right now it's it is my face on there, but I think we've talked that we don't desire it for it to be that way.
Sure.
And so we've been told from day one going into this that pride causes partnerships and all those things to fall apart in teams, and a lot of what we see out there right now is totally ego driven. It's got to be your sign, your face, your name, and we really don't care about that. That's kind of our approach. Is anytime there's a question about anything, whose name goes on what things look like, where money goes, those type of things, it's friends first. Like we default to that first, and make sure that both of us are comfortable with any decision that we make on those things. So we refer to each other maybe more often than we should or than we need to, but it works out well.